We're here talking with Congressman Green. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
And we are just about to have the State of the Union, President Joe Biden's first one. We are 1 year into his administration. There's a lot of things he will say, but I'm curious, what do you think he should say?
So, yeah, you're right. We're going to get a lot of whitewash from the White House, right? But the truth of the matter is they're going to come out and say the economy's great, it's terrible. What I want the president to say is I shouldn't have shut down our energy sector. And if he would just say that, he'd have credibility from the moment he says it. That has trickled down through the economy. You look at the farmer who's out there buying diesel at almost twice the price it was a year or so ago. That tractor running in the field, that tractor trailer that's going to haul the soybeans from the farm to the processor, every American is paying that for their food. And so I would love for him to just own that and say we're going to turn back on the energy sector.
And what sort of reforms do you think he can do to, bring back the energy sector? What would he do?
Yeah, so he not only killed the Keystone Pipeline, but he also decreased the flow through other pipelines. So there's that supply issue. The leases that have been denied or revoked have decreased the production of oil and gas. And so put the leases back in place, open up the pipelines, open up the Keystone Pipeline.
Is there any other issues you're particularly passionate about that you think the president should talk about?
Well, the southern border is a mess, and in my district, it's between immigration and inflation. The two eyes, the two big eyes. I think we've got to get control of that southern border. The fentanyl, the number of my sheriffs tell me that a point of fentanyl. That's I guess how it's sold. It's called a point.
Right.
$90 a year ago, $23 today. That means more overdoses, more dead Americans because our southern border is open. Like an 87% increase in fentanyl. So it's killing Americans. I'd like to stop that, Mr. President, please.
And it seems like the president is going to try and do something to try and say he's going to address, the rise in energy prices. But do you have any hope that he would actually be able to carry that out?
So what his solutions have been in the past. That's what, I'm looking forward to what he has to say, but his solutions in the past have been to ask Putin and ask OPEC to increase the supply while he shuts ours down.
Right.
So if he's continuing more of that, no, I don't want his ideas. But if he turns on our natural gas and turns on our oil, then great. I mean, we need to come to Europe's aid right now. They're dependent on this tyrant. And, President Trump warned them. He warned Germany that this was coming. Here we are. He was right on this issue. And so, I think we need to turn ours on and come to Europe's aid and to our farmers and everybody else in America.